What if I told you that the agents getting the most listings, the most referrals, and the highest commission in 2025 aren't working harder than you, they're just using AI better than you. And the crazy part is they're generating 3 times the leads and saving over 10 hours a week, not because they're tech geniuses, but because they stopped chasing every shiny tool and started using systems that actually work. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to use AI as a realtor in 2025. Zero fluff, all strategy, and by the end, you'll know the best tools to use, what to avoid, and how to implement AI without feeling overwhelmed or falling behind. So let's dive in. Here's the truth that nobody wants to say out loud. Most agents are dabbling with AI like it's optional. They're treating it like a cool bonus when in reality, it's the edge that will determine who's still in business in the years to come. Inside my training program, I've helped thousands of agents like you stop guessing and start closing with AI. We've seen agents who used to spend 8 hours a week writing and creating content getting it done in just 20 minutes. Others have full built lead funnels, bringing in 10-15 seller leads a week on autopilot, and the only difference between them and the agent still struggling is implementation. So if you want the shortcut, everything I'm about to share is already built inside the AI Agent Accelerator, plug and play GPTs, done for you automations, weekly coaching, but more on that later. Here's exactly what I'm gonna walk you through in this video. Why AI is your unfair advantage with real numbers, 3 mindset shifts that separate the top agents from the ones getting left behind, 5 tactical ways to start using AI today to save time and close more deals, and the biggest mistakes that agents make when using AI, and ultimately how to shortcut all of this without becoming a tech expert. This isn't just hype. Again, this is your action plan. Let's start with some numbers. A recent report showed that agents using AI in their workflow are generating 3 times more leads while working 60 to 80% fewer hours on marketing and admin tasks. The NAR states that AI-driven agents closed 28% more transactions in the last year compared to those who did not adapt. Think about that. That's not a 5% edge. That is a massive career-defining dominance. But here's the thing. AI isn't just about saving time, it's about multiplying output. It's about giving you more capacity without hiring more people. And in a market where margins matter, this is your superpower. One of the agents I work with used ChatGPT and Gamma to create a relocation guide, filmed a lead magnet video, and launched a follow-up funnel all in a single afternoon. And she pulled in 7 leads within the first week. 2 became buyer clients within the first 45 days. So this is leverage, and this is where we're going. Now, before I start showing you how to use AI tactically, you need to shift the way you think about it, because the wrong mindset will sabotage the right strategy. Shift to number 1. Stop chasing tools, start building systems. You don't need another AI tool, you need a simple system with the right prompts and the right process with clear outcomes. Shift number 2. You're not replacing yourself, you're amplifying yourself. AI isn't about hiding behind automation. It's about scaling your energy, your message, and your voice, and it lets you show up more, not disappear, leaving more time for the human-to-human interaction. Shift number 3. Done is better than perfect. Perfectionism is where creativity goes to die. The agents winning in 2025 are moving faster, iterating quickly, and letting AI handle 80% of the heavy lifting. You don't need perfect, you need momentum. Now let's get tactical. There are 5 specific ways that you can start using AI today that will make an immediate difference in your business. Number 1, build lead generation funnels that run on autopilot. Use ChatGPT to write your relocation guide, use Gamma to turn it into a beautifully designed PDF, and then go to the next layer, which is use make.com to set up full automation that delivers the lead magnet, sends the follow-up sequence, and logs the lead into your CRM. This would normally take about 3 to 5 hours manually doing it, and you can compress all of that using AI into just 30 minutes. Number 2, automate your social media content creation. Prompt ChatGPT to write 30 Instagram reels for real estate buyers relocating to your city. Maybe it's Austin, with value-driven calls to action. All of that can be done in minutes, so now your content is done strategically. Previously, most agents with their content threw spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks, and oftentimes they were disappointed because they didn't know if what they were doing was the right thing, and that's where most quit or burn out. But by properly leveraging artificial intelligence and the many tutorials that I have on my YouTube channel, you can know for certain, based on the data, that the exact content that you're putting out is the exact content that is going to give you the highest chance of generating hot leads the fastest. Number 3, optimize your YouTube channel for search. My recommendation is to use Manus to identify what videos to create based on SEO. With something like Manus, it can do the deep dive research and you can have full documentation of the exact keywords, search terms, and trends that are happening in your specific market. So now instead of trying to replicate what works for other people in radically different markets that might not work in yours, you can know based on the data that every video you put out is going to be the exact searches that your clients are looking for, thus giving you the chance to generate consistent free leads. And then based on those documents, you could use ChatGPT to write the script, the title, the description, and the call to action so that you know exactly what to say in the video so that it shows up number one and continues to bring clients directly to you. I have an entire free tutorial on this, so if you want to just comment below and I'll walk you through step by step exactly how to create the ultimate social media plan for free using these AI tools. Number 4, personalize client follow-up at scale. For example, if a buyer revisits a listing 3 times on your website, AI could trigger an email saying, hey, are you still interested in 123 Main Street? I've got some off-market options that you also might love. This is where you could start to exponentially increase your lead conversion because it allows you to connect with people on a more emotional level and also use direct response so that you can send personalized text, emails, voice drops, and ideally video messages that are hyper specific to exactly what they're looking for, what their pain points are, and positioning you as the authority and the one that again is speaking directly to them. What you'll find is that when somebody on the other end feels like you're speaking directly to them, their exact pain points, their concerns, handling their objections, they're much more likely to see you as a trusted, credible authority, with the keyword being trust. If you can instill trust in people, ultimately that's what is going to get them to reach out directly to you. Number 5, practice objection handling with AI. You could use a prompt, for example, act as a seller who says my commission is too high, let's role play. And ChatGPT will give realistic, challenging answers that let you sharpen your delivery. So to give you context, I have an entire video showing you how to role play an expired listing where you can get the proven best scripts and objection handlers. And then in real time, instead of having to hire a $1,000 a month prospecting coach, you can get immediate feedback on your scripts, and it will even rewrite your scripts for you and give you feedback on what you could do next time in order to improve. So this is eliminating the entire need to pay for a prospecting, accountability, and script coach, and you can go direct to what works immediately, but most important, specific to your market and your personality type and style. Now, quick checkpoint before going to the biggest mistakes, which one of these are you not doing yet? Drop it in the comments and I'll reply with the exact prompt that you should use in order to get started to solve that exact problem. Now let's talk about the biggest mistakes that agents are making with AI. Mistake number 1, hiding behind automation. They use voice avatars, fake scripts, and end up looking like everybody else. Now, if you haven't seen, YouTube even made a major announcement saying that moving forward, it's not going to monetize and equally promote videos that are created by AI avatars. So there's a lot of agents that have been waiting for AI to take care of all of the heavy lifting for them, but that's not what's gonna be the thing that builds their business. If you can develop the number 1 skill you need to succeed as a realtor, which is communication, verbal, written, and nonverbal, then you're gonna have a massive unfair competitive advantage, but that starts by not hiding behind automation, using AI to create leverage but not replacing what makes you special, which is you. Mistake number 2, using generic prompts. Garbage in equals garbage out, and AI only works when your input is strategic. Now this is really critical because it goes back to what I just said, communication being the #1 skill set that agents need. All that prompting is written communication. And if you can clearly define the outcome you're looking for, the problem you have, and what you wanted to create for you with immense clarity and detail, the output you're gonna get is exponentially different than if you just write a couple quick sentences. Sometimes my prompts are even an entire page long, but that's why the output that I get is hyper strategic and it gives me everything that I want every single time. Mistake 3, drowning in tools. More tools means more confusion. Master one system that works. So with that being said, so many agents are wondering, should I use Gemini, Perplexity, Claude, ChatGPT? Which platform should I use? Pick one. They all work. And what you'll find is that, yes, there's nuances between all of them, but for you as a realtor, those differences will not make a difference or impact the outcome you are looking to use it for. The only people that matters for is people doing very deep dive research, coding, and very technical applications. But pick one, and whatever one you pick, commit to that one, stick with it, remove the others, and focus on that one system and mastering it. Mistake number 4, consuming but never implementing. They watch videos like this but never take action. Do not be that agent. This comes back to a concept that I talk about frequently, which is that so many agents become serial learners instead of serial executors and implementers. You want to take massive action. So many people rest on the fact that they believe knowledge is power, but it's not. Knowledge is potential. It's the application of it is what is powerful. And so whenever you learn something, take immediate action. And then once you've mastered that one thing, add something new. But keep focus and don't become one of those agents that just goes to every webinar, seminar, event, workshop, watches every YouTube video, and they're still in the same place this year as they were last year and as they will be next year. Here's the truth. AI isn't a magic bullet, it's leverage, but leverage only works if you actually pull the trigger. So let me ask you a question. Do you want to spend 6 to 12 months figuring all of this out on your own, or do you just want the exact system that over 1,000 agents are already using to be able to close more deals, generate more listings, and dominate their market using AI? Inside the AI Agent Accelerator, everything I just shared is already done for you. 13 custom GPTs that give you the exact output you're looking for every time. Plug and play workflows, live coaching on a monthly basis with updates, the prompts that you need to use, and everything for lead generation and lead conversion. No guesswork, just results. So if you're finally ready to implement AI in a way that actually works, the link is in the description and the pinned comment. Now, if you want to see a complete step-by-step tutorial of how to use AI to create the ultimate social media strategy specific to your market that is designed to generate consistent leads, be sure to check out this next video and I'll walk you through the entire process so you can follow along with me.